We are going to make it right.
If you became a millionaire, would you keep working? You know?
The commander is here.
What's going on right now is California's trying to figure out.
Don't eat.
Something that pop your butt.
Yeah. Oh, I can.
Welcome to BitBoy Crypto, home of BitSquad, the largest and greatest crypto community
and all the interwebs. No channel works harder to keep you in the know about crypto. And that's right. Defund the SEC. I gotta find my nipples. Defund the SEC. That's the message, guys. Screw those guys. Yeah, here's Allison. Look at Allison's hand. Oh my God, it looks a little manly today.
Very strong.
A little manly today. That's right. There was TJ. You guys remember TJ? He used to be on the show. We miss him a lot. TJ, you still going maximalist? We told everybody you become a maximalist.
No, I could only ever say maximal-ish. You know, that's what I've always said there. So
yeah,
no, still like all crypto and humans. So
all humans, even Gary Gensler.
Wow, you really. I was trying to do like the whole like I love everybody.
Yeah.
I said humans, not lizard people.
There we go. Well, TJ, you guys get TJ on Blockchain Basement. At what time is Blockchain Basement at? 1:15? 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. Giving TJ a little bit of a break. He's got, he's got a baby coming. Guys, you guys may know this. TJ is pregnant. Now, I know what y'all are all thinking. Yes, it's mine.
Oh, my God.
It's my baby. That's right. Okay, guys. My name is Ben. Welcome to the show. Today, we come to you live every single day, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today is Wednesday, May the 24th. It's 71 degrees here in the BitBoy Crypto Studio, the BitBoy Crypto Hit Network Studio, as you guys know. Guys, make sure to do us a favor. Smash that like button. Smash the like button if you want to defund the SEC. Let's send the message. If you want to defund the SEC, smash the like button. We know we want to get rid of this agency altogether. It's absolutely pathetic, led by a lizard person. We're gonna turn this thing around like you would do if you had a Matchbox truck or a Matchbox car on the top of Gary Gensler's cul-de-sac head. That's right. What do I say?
I mean, that's good visual.
It is good visual.
Yeah.
And guys, I apologize ahead of time, but all of our BitSquad members have a cul-de-sac head.
No offense.
Does anybody who has a cul-de-sac on their head love it? I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they look better. Maybe their hair was bad.
Yeah, that could be. But I mean, I don't know. I've never met someone that's stoked about that situation before. So.
Well, guys, it's really crazy because what's up, Bit Nation? Good to see y'all. Bit Baby, why are you calling me Bit Baby? I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Guys, look, here's the thing. Bitcoin has been crashing, but it's hard for me to be upset about it because the reason why Bitcoin is crashing is because everybody's taking their money out of Bitcoin and putting it where, Drew?
They're putting it into Ben.
Oh, yeah. I love it when y'all put stuff into me.
Ooh.
One of my favorite things. That's right, guys. Decker earlier told me, he said, man, everybody's FOMOing into Ben. Excuse me?
Yeah.
So anyways, guys, it's been an exciting 24 hours. You guys know we announced the Bitcoin deal has been completely done. Bitcoin Foundation is now in charge of Bitcoin. And man, we are so excited. The roadmap will be debuted. Today's Wednesday, correct?
Yes.
The roadmap, BitBoy looks identical to Denzel Washington.
I mean, that's not that's a win. Yeah.
That's a win. Love Denzel Washington, great actor. But the fact is that we announced the deal yesterday. Everything's going great. We hit all-time highs yesterday. Super excited about that. Bitcoin is crashing a little bit. But tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be debuting the Bitcoin roadmap. We had about a 2-hour meeting yesterday over what's going to be happening with this coin. Guys, we are super excited about it. We're having some talks with a potential COO. Could be installed by the end of the week. Not 100% sure on that right now, but we'll have to find out what happens. But guys, be everywhere now. That is what BIN stands for, and that is what we are going to do with this coin. You guys are going to see how to tweet. Somebody tweeted on what site do people tweet at?
I think it's the good old Twitter or X app.
Twitter.com. That's correct. Twitter.com.
Yeah.
He said, let's see. Ron Miller here says, hey, Ben, how about affiliating? I think he meant to say, what do you mean to say? They're not affiliating.
I don't know. I mean, affiliating. What's the what?
Earmarking.
What's the rest of it? That'll give you some context.
Yeah, maybe somebody will come to the right word. I can't think of the right word right now. But how about earmarking some Bitcoin proceeds fees to help fund blockchain technology development, education into our schools? If anyone can do it, you can. Guys, that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing. That's one of the 4 prongs of what Bitcoin is going to be about. That's what we're doing with the money. We are going to be doing strategic crypto education all across the United States. We want crypto education in schools. We're going to create a blockchain accreditation what's the word? A blockchain accreditation group, certification. So that way blockchain courses can get accredited, kind of like you look at Michelin. You know, Michelin created the Michelin stars for restaurants. We want to create that for blockchain. So we're organization, allocating, that's the right word. There we go. We got Jesus as Lord here. I can't tell if this is really a verse of Jesus Christ is Lord, John 5:21, 1 John 5:21, or if this is a Jesus coin shill.
It's potentially both.
It's potentially both. Potentially both.
Yeah.
Which is, we're gonna be bringing some Bible verses to the channel.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some proverbs as well on money. We're gonna be talking about money principles. So, Rubber Duck Films. I don't trust you, Ben. Sorry, I'm not sorry that you're poor. It's up to you. That's not my fault. You know, don't blame me. You know, but anyways, so this is one of the things we're gonna be doing. We want blockchain education in school. We're going to put a copy of Catching Up to Crypto in every library in America. These are the types of things we're doing with our education prong. That's just one aspect of what we're doing. We have the four corners of the Bitcoin. We have public awareness. We have education. We have government and crypto lobbying. And we also have crypto news. There's the corners. These are the four corners of Bitcoin. This is what we're going to be working. And then you guys know, let's go ahead and talk about real quick. We'll do some more Bitcoin updates later. By the way, a couple updates. We have Ledger coming on the show tomorrow.
Yes.
Ledger reached out. They said, hey, we want a chance to tell our side. Okay. All right. We're going to let Ledger come on channel. I think it's only fair to do that. We also have this here, a little birdie just told me a major exchange listing for Bitcoin is tentatively coming Friday. I can't guarantee it on Friday, obviously. Can't tell you who it is. It's a top 15 exchange, and from there, the exchange we're looking at only go up from there. So there we go.
Wow.
But we also have our Seattle or our Seattle meet and greet is going to be, I think, on July 10th, I think is the day. But our Charlotte meetup, we're doing a Charlotte book tour meetup. Then after that, we're going to look to schedule. Detroit, Ohio, Indianapolis, Tampa. Those are going to be 4 cities we're going to be doing. So you guys make sure to check those out when we get ready to put those dates out. We are going to be doing a meetup in Charlotte. We've never been to Charlotte before. I mean, I've been to Charlotte before for a Panthers-Falcons game, but Friday, June 16th, we'll have, if you go here, the Eventbrite, make sure to RSVP, click this, and make it happen. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was this thing.
Oh.
Let's see where it is. There's Tim. Look at Tim.
Oh, let's look.
Yeah, Tim's new baby.
Big news.
We love Tim.
Tim's
Big news.
New daddy.
Tim, the brand manager of BitBoy Crypto, Tim Warren. There we go. Look at that. What a cute little baby.
Nugget.
Cute little nugget. So here we've got Hourglass saying Legends, BitBoy Crypto, and Leia, helper, and we love Leia. And Cryptos R Us. Love George as well. On the set. He does look like maybe he's a little bit taller. I don't know. Maybe he's closer to the camera. I bet we're about the same height. He's probably 5'11". I'm probably 5'10". He may be 6 foot. I don't know. In just a few weeks, crypto will hit mainstream TV. Well, you know what, guys? Let's talk about this thing that happened. I'm really pissed about this. And I hope people really understand. I made a typo. There's really 3 of these tweets. I want to cover this. We go into the intro. Let's start with this. There's a show, Killer Whales, which... I mean, it really pisses me off.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to be calm here. There's your Killer Whales. I want you guys to know, they made the announcement that I was joining this show. The announcement. I was supposed to be on multiple episodes, by the way. I was going to be a major player on the show. They made the announcement of this. I'm pretty sure pretty close to the day I had my hearing down in Miami about the fake harassment for the lawyer that lied under oath and said I harassed him with phone calls. Adam Moskowitz lied under oath. I want everybody to hear that about me making threatening to phone calls to him. It never happened. The hour he said it occurred and a later phone call, I was literally live streaming, making videos the entire time. It was literally impossible for me to make those phone calls. He lied to the judge. He lied about his plaintiff. He lied about his own daughter. That's the kind of person this man is, okay? Literally lied under oath about me. There's an FTX lawsuit against me, $1 billion, which I didn't do. They took a Photoshop of me of my suit, right? They were supposed to do me of my suit. I wore that hearing. We're going to put it on the announcement. Killer Whales have been talking to me about this since, when was the first time they approached me with this? Probably 6 months ago.
Yeah.
and I want to preempt this by saying Altcoin Daily is involved in this show. Altcoin Daily has nothing to do with this decision. We texted back and forth yesterday. I love Altcoin Daily. Aaron and Austin are great friends of mine. Some of the two best friends I have in this entire space. Wendy's going to be on the show. Absolutely love Wendy. There's some other people going to be on the show that I love. Some people I don't really like. They're on the show, whatever. But the fact is that they made this big announcement. I was outside of the three main people on the show, I was the first announcement that they made. The first one. Okay? Big deal about me being on the show. Now, this is after I did another show called Crypto Gym, Next Crypto Gym, which we're going to talk about here in just a minute. Cool. Let's read the email here. This is the email I got yesterday. And I want you guys to see something. Somebody made an idiotic tweet about this and said, well, it seemed like what they did is they did it pretty gracefully. Okay, let's get to this. Hi, Ben. This is, by the way, about our 40th email we've had with them. Okay? I hope this finds you well. I want to get in touch with you in regards to your appearance on Killer Whales. Me and the team have been pushing for you to appear since the beginning, but unfortunately, as a result of the compliance check and the ongoing FTX case, which I did nothing. I did nothing. And I will be dismissed from this case, and I will be adding this removal to my lawsuit against Adam Moskowitz after this is over. Guaranteed. Adam Moskowitz is going to rue the day. I'm not allowed to make new accusations against him. That's part of the deal from the judge. I will respect that. I am suing this man to high heavens. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. Bet your bottom Satoshi. As a result, in the ongoing FTX case, I haven't been able to, there's the word, assuage our partners and TV networks' concerns. I'll make no comments about that. Yeah. Although personally, I've looked into the case and feel there are no grounds for concern. Also, Aaron and Austin help explain the situation to us. Our mainstream partners are less risk adverse and want this resolved before allowing us to feature in the show. As I'm sure you can appreciate that in the current climate, we are making a show about crypto projects. There's a lot of scrutiny and pressure. I'm hopeful that we will be able to work with you in the future once it's cleared up. That's wrong. And disappointed we won't be able to feature you on season 1. Look at this. Look at this now. I want you guys to notice this. The whole thing here is integrity. Who has integrity? Who tells the truth? I do. Constantly, people around me are lying and scamming and wanting to make something that's not true. Please do let us know if you want to talk any more through this. And in the meantime, I'd like to prepare a short statement citing a scheduling conflict. You freaking liar. It is not a scheduling conflict. That is a lie. Where is the integrity? Where are your mainstream partners when you are here on Twitter lying in an email about this situation? I am tired of people lying and accusing me, the only honest person out here. I'm the only one that's telling you the truth. Paul Caslin is a liar. He wanted me to concoct a story to make them look good and make me look good. Wrong, Paul. I'm not a liar. I tell the people the truth. That's why I immediately went to Twitter and put this up so people will see the kind of people that you're dealing with on that show, Killer Whales. They will lie to you to make themselves look good. Why? Because they know after this is over and I'm dismissed from this case, they know and they understand they are going to look like crap. Well, guess what, Killer Whales? Guess what? I'm going to make a competitor. And I'm going to crush you with it. That's what you guys have done now. Yeah. That's what you've done. The lying is right here in the email. We'll call it a scheduling conflict. Right. I'm not about appearances and image. I'm about what's real. That's why the people on this show love me. That's why the real people in crypto love me. That's why. Because I tell it from the heart. I wear it on my sleeve. I don't concoct stories for smoke and mirrors. I don't do it. Where's my Paul Caslin? Killer Whales? The people behind making the decisions, no comment?
Created a monster.
Integrity Farms. There we go. So so as we continue on here, that lie just got me. Yeah. I was sticking with them and I was saying, okay, I kind of understand. The whole thing is about integrity. This is garbage, to be honest with you. So as it continues, I then say, let's see, and this is true. After I sue Adam Moskowitz, following my dismissal from the case, which will happen because I didn't do anything, All of these people will be sorry they did not side with the truth and chose to live in fear, which I will not do. I saved people from FTX, countless people. I met more people this week in Miami that said, thank you so much. When you said get your money off, I did it, and you saved me. That's what people told me this week. Third, here we go. This is the big announcement, though, guys. And then you see Smitty Crypto down here, a guy I know. He says, yes, did save a lot of people. There. Oh, and people say, oh, did you really? I haven't even looked at these comments. Let's look at the comments, guys.
Yeah.
Let's look at the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the top 2 comments. Yes, we did, because Smitty was also out pushing this message. We did save a lot of people their money. It's funny how nobody seems to care about that anymore. Travis Michael, save me from losing a chunk that I had on FTX. Top 2 comments right there.
Yep.
So from now on, I'm doubling down with people who understand crypto and know who I am. Hourglass and the next crypto gym. Killer Whales is a loser show, and it's supposed to say and lost out, but I had a typo. It said on last out. Ben just angrily described the mainstream media, news or entertainment. It's all the same BS. 100%. Here's the truth. I'm working with Hourglass. Hourglass put on the next crypto gym show. And what I can tell you is, you guys pay attention. There's a big announcement coming about me and Hourglass here in the near future. So I say, Killer Whales, thank you. Thank you for removing me from your awful garbage show. Because I can tell you, I know Jet, who runs Hourglass, and I know he has integrity. And these are people I want to double down with. These are people I want to partner with. I want to move forward with Hourglass, and I don't want to move forward with people that do not have integrity. If I wanted to do that, I'd say fund the SEC.
Right.
Right? That's what I would do. So be tuned. Be on the lookout for a big announcement. I'm not sure when it's coming. Probably by the end of the week. Between me and Hourglass, Wait is the ticker symbol of the project. I've got the full most confidence in Hourglass. They're basically trying to do what Bitcoin is trying to do with the 4 prongs: education, public awareness, government law or rules, regulations, lobbying, and also with crypto news. They're trying to do for entertainment. They're trying to take it mainstream. Okay. And by the way, guys, I missed the portfolios yesterday on Q&A. The show went too long. We're going to do those from yesterday at the end of the show. Correct, Drew?
Let me see here. I should have them.
You should be able to Command Z and bring them back up. Yep. Yeah. So anyways, we're going to do those tomorrow. So be on the lookout for a big announcement there. And really excited about it. But, I'm already in talks with Hourglass about potentially putting together a competitor directly against Killer Whales that will crush it. Obviously, my new goal in life is to crush the show. I'm sorry, Altcoin Daily. I love you guys. You guys are the best. Nothing against them, once again. But the people behind the show, they don't deserve me. They don't deserve anything that involves integrity and honesty. They only deserve what they're going to get, which is going to be a whooping. That's all I can tell you. All right, let's go ahead and let's move up. What were the what do
you think?
I'm just reading some of these comments. I mean, most of the comments are great over here. But I'm just reading these comments about, well, advertisers don't like it when there's controversy. That's wrong. Advertisers love controversy. They pretend that they don't. Yeah. There's no controversy here, guys. I didn't do anything. I want to go back to the heckler that attacked me in Miami several months ago. Okay. Number one, she was very mad because we got into it on Twitter Spaces. The only clip you guys see is where I said, she's a child molester. She's a murderer. That's what you guys see. Okay. You don't see the full context. Right after that, I say, do you see? That's the point. The point is, I can accuse you of anything. You can sit here and accuse me of anything. I can accuse you of anything without evidence. You can accuse me of anything without evidence. Where is the line? Where is the line of accusation where it's fair or not fair? Is it murder? Is it robbery? Is it speeding? Is it a traffic ticket? Where is the line at which we say, okay, this is it money laundering? Is it fraud? Where is the line where we say, this is the point where you're not allowed to make fake accusations against people? Where is it? I'd love to see it. Because what Adam Moskowitz and that law firm has done, and their plaintiffs as well, is make 100% false accusations against me. And now I'm being punished for it. And I actually thank killer whales, because now I actually have monetary damages that I can add to my lawsuit with Adam Moskowitz that are real and tangible.
Mm-hmm.
This is great. Thank you. You might have been trying to protect him, but you're going to hurt him, is what I'm going to say. You're going to hurt his case when this lawsuit comes down the pipes. Because I promise you I'm suing him. I promise you after this is over, I'm suing him. There is no doubt about it. There's no doubt. I am going to sue this man. Why should I be punished when I save people from FTX and I never promoted them and they're falsely accusing me? Why? Do you know what that's like? Do you know what it's like to be falsely accused and then have real, tangible things occur because of false accusations? I want you to think about what would happen if all of a sudden the Department of Child and Family Services came to your house and said, "Sir, we've got word that you hit your kid." Go talk to your kid. Kid says, "No, Dad never hit me." You say, "No, I never hit him. What are you talking about?" "Well, that's not what we have a report of." Stuff like that can ruin people's lives for nothing. For nothing. The lawyers in this country are the scammers. The lawyers are the scammers. They know the rules inside and out, and they use it against us, the common people. And it's time in this country that we stood up and we said, no more frivolous lawsuits. No more. So anyway, but see, my lawsuit against him is not going to be frivolous because I actually have evidence and proof. We're going to go at him full force with this lawsuit. So now we have monetary damages to add, but I just want you guys for 1 second, even if you think that I'm completely lying, you think I'm completely lying, put yourself in my shoes if I'm not lying.
Right.
I want you to think about that. Yeah. Even if you think, oh, he's lying about this, just stop for a second, close your eyes, think for a second. Okay, what if he actually is telling the truth here? What are the repercussions of that? What matters there? And then take it a step further and put yourself in my shoes. We're going to come out on top of this as we always do. We always come out on top. But what they did, the lack of integrity, the lying, the scheming, the trying to come up with hey, if there's anything wrong, we'll lie and say it's a scheduling conflict. No, sir.
Yeah.
I will not do that. I only stand for the truth on this channel. And if you don't want that on your show, then that's fine. I'll make a show that does want truth and integrity on it, and we'll crush you. That's all I have to say about that. All right, moving on. That was passionate.
That was good.
It's true. I mean, people don't understand what it's like to be me.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it is what
and
it is.
me, I'm like, I just work for you, but I had to swim in thank you messages from people that were able to escape FTX. Like they don't have any idea the amount of money that people were able to hold for themselves and not lose to FTX and that collapse because of a brazen move that you made many months ago that didn't make sense to anyone at the time. Now the dust settled.
It is what it is.
Yep.
All right, guys, let's move on to the markets here. We'll go to the markets real quick. Then is Frank coming on today? Yep, he is. Yep. Crypto, 24,728, 628 exchanges, 1.104 trillion. Quite a dip today. Almost 33 billion in volume. Bitcoin dominance down 46.2. ETH dominance up 19.5%. I think it was 19.4 most of the week. Maybe it was 19.6 yesterday potentially, but ETH dominance, holding better than Bitcoin dominance. 33 Paraguays. We'll send you an ETH transaction. That's 33. As you guys know. Bitcoin at 26.3. I think it bottomed at what did it bottom at here? I think 25.8 or something.
Yeah, recently tapped the 25.8 mark, I think.
No, it says it bottom at 26.1.
No.
Yeah, it is. It is. I thought that was 26.2. Okay. So bottom at 26.1. So there you go. There's your Bitcoin call for the day. Ethereum coming in a little bit under 1,800. Everything down, everything in the red today. Let's check out what's down the most. Only Toncoin up today, pretty much. The rest are other coins. Pepe down 13%, which is interesting about Bitcoin, which we'll look at in a minute, because Pepe, a meme coin, down tremendously. Yeah. Phantom down 9.74%. Pancake Swap down. GMX down. SWE down. Render Token down. Stacks down. Well, it might be a good day to get an entry on Stacks. We may make that happen. Okay. All right. So there we go. let's take a quick look at Bitcoin here.
Just a peek.
Coin market cap is not showing Ben the respect that it deserves.
No, there's a lot of red, but there's a little green to be
Let's see what
found.
Bitcoin has me at. See, Bitcoin is still not considering us to be, or the coin market cap is still not considering us to be a legitimate coin, which they will very soon. We are working on getting the logo changed still, guys. But let's look at CoinGecko, because CoinGecko does have it legit. CoinGecko. Now, the last I checked, we were in the top 300.
It's fast moving.
Fast moving, guys. I'm telling you. Right now, it's got us at 287. Look at that. 287. The peak I saw it at 285. We are already in the top 300 coins, guys. I'm telling you. I can't talk about the price. I'm not going to talk about the price. We did hit an all-time high. I will say that. Obviously, everybody knows we did hit an all-time high.
Yeah.
But what I will tell you is, guys, when people understand, the reason why people aren't clear on this is because no one has done what we're doing. This is a crypto adoption coin. We created a niche. We created a niche that's never been created before. I did an AMA last night, and someone asked, they said, well, what are you doing with this coin? I said, well, the thing is when I had, no comment on that. No comment. Those are friends. No comment on that.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys. I'm describing red flags. What red flags or red flag laws? What are red flag laws? Look that up. I don't know what that is.
I know what they are.
What are they?
Basically, where
And leave that super chat up, by the way. Go
your
ahead.
spouse or someone that used to be your spouse connected to your family can basically just report you to the police.
Oh, yeah.
And have you disarmed for absolutely
Yep.
no legal reason other than their fear and concern.
Yep.
So if you're a scary guy not wanting to get jabbed, you were at risk in the blue states.
Yeah.
Not but a year ago. So
All right, go back up to super chat.
Yeah.
Ben, this is from Army Piper. Thank you for the super chat. You keep doing you. Let the haters hate until they ask if you're hiring and then tell them to pound sand. Actually, I'm forgiving. I'd probably hire them. I'm a very forgiving person. I know you guys may not think that that's true, but in real life, I really am. Like, I hold a grudge as good as anybody. But when somebody apologizes, like, I've done bad stuff in my life, and I apologize to people. Did bad stuff to my family when I was younger, and I apologized. And you know what? They forgave me. And I learned that example of forgiveness, that if you hold a grudge against me, I'm going to hold it. I can hold it better than anybody. You recant, I forgive. It's what I do. I don't hold grudges against people that recant. Go back up.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Ben is a champion of the people. The champion of the people, actually. Jackie Chan. Okay. Yes, I do all my own stunts on the show. It is true. Keep up the fight. Love the whole Hit Network community. Much love, investing bros. Appreciate that. Awesome. Look, here's what I'll say. Somebody said on here, I should have. Palm Tree says you did not get paid, but you still promoted FTX. The lawsuit is over paid promotion, guys. Paid promotion. They're accusing me of undisclosed paid promotion. I never once gave you a ref link to FTX. Never. I never gave you any. Do you know how many ref links we give on this channel? I never gave a ref link. All I said was, I talked a lot about how everything Sam touched turned to gold. It did. It was the fastest growing exchange in history. How was I going to fight against that before I had the information, right?
Right.
What I'll say is this, is that someone in the chat said, oh, well, you're not doing anything. Why didn't you just launch your own coin? I've gone over this a million times. I can't launch my own coin. I'm an influencer. I can't do a sale. I'm an influencer. I live in America. I can't do that. There are reasons why this happened the way that it did. It was basically just a comedy of errors that led to me being able to take over this coin. I had to sit there and think. I always said, if I ever did a coin, it would have to have utility. And I couldn't ever figure out what I wanted to do if I ever wanted to do one. I sat down for a whole day and tried to think, what can I do with this coin? And when you see on the roadmap tomorrow night, you're going to find out what we're going to do with it. Super excited. So if you have that attitude, like, we haven't seen anything yet, great. By the time you see stuff, it's probably going to be too late.
Yep.
So there you go. All right. So obviously you look at the chart. Chart's doing really well. You guys can see we just hit all-time high. We've just hit a bounce after a pretty big dip. So pretty excited, guys. I'm just excited about this. I don't care about the price. I know that's all y'all care about. I'm excited about what we're going to do and what this money is going to fund for crypto. So there you go. All right, come on up, Frank. Let's hit it. Let's do it. Remember, Frankie Candles told y'all to wait on a position. Okay?
It is true. That is very true. But I will hopefully this thing goes down somewhat so I can get a position. But yeah, guys, we got some interesting stuff.
I'll put you in a position.
Oh, hey. It's the benefits of knowing Ben. That's the benefits of knowing Ben. But we got some interesting stuff when we take a look at Bitcoin here, guys. Now, if you guys remember when I came on the show in Miami, we were looking at some pretty specific things as, the daily time frame was looking pretty bearish at this point. We had money flow crossing over into the red. We had red dot printing. We had other indicators, the BitLab indicators pointing to the downside. Things looked pretty bad, and it did have me leaning a bit a little bit more on the bearish side. And then yesterday, we wound up getting a VWAP flip is what I like to call them. But we basically had the daily completely turn around and look a little bit more bullish. And, we were just kind of talking about how there are crazy mixed signals right now and how I'm kind of diverting my attention to key levels. And we are starting to lose those key levels right now. So if we go ahead and jump on in here, you guys can see the key level that we were looking at yesterday was this value area low, which is coming in at about $26,700. And, this is basically our range lows. Now, a decisive loss of this level would likely indicate a bigger move to the downside. To be honest, this is kind of what I was expecting to happen back when we were in Miami with the way the chart was looking. I was expecting a pretty high likelihood that we would break this range to come back down to test some lower levels at about 25K. And we wound up again, having all the indicators kind of flip back around on us. Things are very confusing. So if you're out there trading, I do want to stress, be very, very careful. Make sure, even if you're one of those degens that never sets a stop loss, just at least do it for the next, until we wind up getting out of this range. Be very careful. But as we are at the lows of the range here, guys, I am looking at some very, very, very last minute longs. Now, I'm not going to give away the exact levels we're looking at because we have our people in the premium Discord. It wouldn't be fair for them for me to share that information here. But we are looking for some last minute longs down here with some specific confirmations. But really, guys, the loss of one specific level at this point is kind of the line in the sand for me right now. And that is going to be, let me come on down to, let's hide the indicators real quick. And I just kind of want to take a look at these levels with you guys. I'm going to come down to the 4-hour. Readjust here, and this is basically the level that I am looking at. Now, obviously, you guys do know we've been watching that head and shoulders, which is a bearish pattern, obviously, and then we had kind of the added insult to injury the other day. Again, the day before yesterday, guys, this is basically what I expected to happen the day before yesterday, because not only did we have the head and shoulders, but we also had this bear flag forming, which is still here from yesterday, and this may be breaking to the downside right now. But again, I am not flipping bearish immediately. I will go ahead and tell you that kind of line in the sand for me is basically going to be this level here, which is the 786 from this low that we put in on May 12th. And pulled all the way to the high up here, right? So this 786 of that entire move to the upside is going to be kind of the key level or line in the sand that I am looking to hold, right? If we wind up decisively losing this 786, which is a level that we've been looking at, as we've basically just been, bing-bonging around here for about 2 weeks, all these levels do remain the same. So if you watch the show, this will be familiar to you. But this level right here is coming in at about 26.2, right? It's basically where we tapped, right? About 26.148. A decisive loss of this level, guys, I will say, is going to be, a likely revisit of this next level here coming in at about $25,000. Now, you want to realize we do have these wicks up here at about 25.3. So kind of the range that I am watching here. Again, just been kind of talking about these same levels for weeks now, just because we haven't really moved much. But kind of the range I'm looking at is basically between 25.3 and about 24.8. And that is, again, I am looking for some last minute longs here, but things do look pretty bearish. The daily has now flipped flipped and printed another red dot. So again, like if we come on down to the daily, you guys can just see how mixed everything is. I mean, look at the cluster here. It's just red, green, and this is just this green dot was a little bit of a fluke, which was one of the reasons why when we were expecting this move to the upside, I was looking to add to my short on a lower high. We actually didn't even come up as high as I thought. I thought we would come up a little bit higher, but that was kind of what was behind that thought, right? Because we had the 2-day printing a green dot, which would indicate a move to the upside, but because the money flow was coming down, which indicates the longer term trend, I was expecting that to be a lackluster bounce where I would be looking to short a lower high and then having that money flow drag you back down a little bit deeper. So as of right now, guys, I am, if these longs do not wind up presenting themselves here on these setups, I will wind up sitting on my hands and waiting to come down to lower prices. And I really wouldn't be interested in any new longs until we get down to this lower level. And again, that is if we do not get these setups to present themselves here. So basically, kind of the same situation as yesterday, guys, just sitting on my hands. I am still holding my short, which is continuing to pay out right now. Probably going to take a little bit of profit off of that right when I hop off here, but still holding my short. I still have my swing longs from all the way down here at about 24K. So I'm holding those swing longs. I am holding my short. But because, another one of those reasons why I'm not really hunting for new longs that aggressively is just because I am a little bit heavier hedged on the long side, right? I'm in those swing longs. They're in the green. I've already paid myself. So those positions are much bigger than my short position. That's why I was more interested in shorting a lower high on that most recent move to the upside yesterday, rather than looking for those new longs. So that's the situation we're in, guys. Don't forget, we also do have a volume gap basically coming down to that 25.3 level. So if we do start breaking that 786, maybe a quick move down there. But other than that, gonna be crossing my fingers, hoping these longs could bring us back up into this range and get us a move back up to the value area high at about $29,000. And with all that being said, I think that's all I got. Don't forget, our chart section is brought to you by BitGet. If you guys want to sign up for BitGet,
you may want to get an account there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I want to. There you go. I'm sure Drew will drop it in the chat. But that's all I got. Shout out to Ben Coin. Back to Ben. Bing bong.
Ben Nation. Wow. Got some very interesting information here while Frank was talking. No, not from Frank. I never pay attention to what he says. Wow. There may be an expose video coming on one.
Whoa.
There may be an expose video coming I just found out about.
Okay.
You want to...
I love those.
Tell you what, you want to play ball, you better bring a bigger bat than I got. That's going to be a hard task for you there, sir. That's all I got to say. It's much better to keep me as a friend than an enemy, folks. It is much better to keep me as a friend than an enemy. That's all I'll tell you. I'm a great friend. After Drew, am I a good friend? Just tell him I'm a good friend.
You're a rock solid person.
Thank you.
Not just a friend, but you're a person. And yeah, you get
Thank
a lot of inside info that we got a lot of evidence against FTX when that thing broke. And there's a lot of stuff we looked at that people don't even have the bandwidth to care about anymore, but it's uglier than most know.
I'm a great friend. I'm a horrible enemy. I'm a horrible enemy. And if you go from friend to enemy, that means you stab me in the back. That's my favorite person. That's my favorite kind of enemy right there.
Yep.
All right, let's move on. Okay, here we go. Legendary trader Peter Brandt issues warning as Bitcoin forms key pattern. And guys, this is why you just can't take all of this information you can't take all this information in one little basket. You got to look at all the information. Somebody asking, by the way, about liquidity lock on Bitcoin. We're looking at options. Oh, there's Holly. See, Holly says I'm a good friend. We love Holly. Holly is a good friend. How about that? We love Holly. Can I email you my number to talk about Bitcoin job? Yeah, go ahead. Email it. Did you email me again? I have to look at my... Drew, can you remind me to look in my spam and see if his email may went in my spam?
Yeah, I'll make a note.
Yeah.
After the show.
Yeah, people that sell Bitcoin are known as has-beens. Did you hear that, Drew? They're has-beens. I like that. How does a new buy Ben? Major exchange listed here on Be Your Best Option. Right now it's on Uniswap. Shout out to the Ben Leavers in the Ben Army, also known as the Bengineers, also known as Ben's friends. But here's what I'll say, guys. We are working to lock liquid. We're at minimum going to be using a multi-sig wallet. Right now, we're looking at options. As soon as we figure out exactly what we're going to do, we're going to come out with the messaging and everything. So the whole project is based on the liquidity pool returns. That's all the 4 prongs and the 4 pillars that we're talking about with what we're doing for crypto adoption. So we need those returns. So we have to have the part of the pool be liquid so we can get those. We're going to look at some other options, and by the end of the week, we're going to have this nailed down. So just know, that's what's going on. But as opposed to Ben.eth, which I'm not saying anything bad about Ben.eth by any stretch of the imagination. No, transferring storage to cold storage should not be a taxable event, by the way. I don't think. Only selling. I don't think that should be, but consult a tax expert. But what I would say is my entire credibility as a person on this planet is based on Bitcoin right now. And so whatever we decide to do and however we decide to do it, we're going to do it in the safest way that gives the community the most trust. Your trust is in that I'm not going to ruin my reputation in the meantime, right? If I were to do something where this project were to go under, it's going to ruin me, and I understand that. Now, not saying the price can go down a lot. The price can go down a lot. That's what happens with prices. I'm not talking about that. Like, guys, I ain't rug pulling. I come here every single day, right? But we are looking for solutions, and even if there's not a solution that exists today, I'm sure somebody's working on one, and we'll find something that works. We want liquidity locked. We also want to be able to get the returns. So that's the most important thing to us. So if anybody's got any ideas on how to do that maybe we're not thinking about, certainly you guys can email info@hitnetwork.com. Okay, so Peter Brandt, just yesterday we were looking at traders who said, we were looking at Glassnode that said, hey, definitely we're right on the cusp of a breakout here. And now we got Peter Brandt saying we're in trouble. Legendary trader Peter Brandt has pointed out a key pattern on the Bitcoin chart. Draws attention to a pennant or flag, which he claims has short-term bearish implications. Now, Frank did say yesterday on the channel that he believed there was room to the downside. He talked about it today, I'm sure. I wasn't listening, but I'm sure he did. He said there was room to the downside on the short term. That's what Peter Brandt is saying too. So I think both of these things can actually be true, but you need to understand the way they work together. This is known as a pennant or flag, has bearish implications. Implies Bitcoin might further its downward trip. If the pattern holds, escape route according to Brandt's pattern negated by a close above midpoint highs. Yesterday, I was on a Twitter Spaces with BitGet and Lisa Edwards, which Lisa Edwards is a great trader, by the way. She really knows her stuff. I was really impressed. I mean, I do know her. I've known her. I was already impressed by her. But being on Space yesterday with her, I was especially impressed. She said that kind of, what she sees happening is we're just following along kind of with the same cycle, and that, people should be prepared, for some sideways action, and stuff like that. So definitely there's a lot of people are kind of in agreement. But the one thing she said that was interesting is she said she does not see us filling that CME gap at 20,300 in this cycle. So this could be the last test. I think we might get a crash wick later on in the future, and maybe that could do it, but she doesn't think we're going to. She thinks we may skip over that one. So it does happen. 90% of them plus get filled. So I have to see where that goes. Over $2.2 billion worth of options or Bitcoin set to expire on May 26th. Bitcoin has a 0.38 put call ratio, whereas the max paying price is $27,000. So that's $27,000 is like where the longs and the shorts meet, basically. That means the most longs would be liquidated and the most shorts would get liquidated as well at 27,000, something like that. I mean, that's loosely what it is. Not exactly. Bitcoin diamond hands remain strong and supply hits new all-time high. What does that mean?
That's I was looking at that story today. They're trying to play both sides.
Yeah, it must mean though that the liquid supply or circulating supply should always be meeting a new all-time high every day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, if a bunch gets locked up, maybe not, but let's see what they say. Yeah, long-term holder supply. There it is.
Okay.
Because this is a terrible headline.
I know.
The supply is always adding, right? It's lower every year how much gets added, or lower every 3 years and 10 months, 210,000 blocks. According to the latest weekly report from Glassnode, long-term holders now carry 14.46 million Bitcoin. Long-term holders, and by the way, 4 million of those they believe will never move. They're untouchable because Satoshi's Bitcoin as well, Bitcoin that were lost in the early days. You guys know the stories, people looking for computers in the dumpsters and stuff.
Yep.
Long-term holders here refer to one of two main cohorts, into which Bitcoin market is generally divided. Group includes all investors holding their coins since at least 155 days ago without moving or selling them on the network. As displayed in the above graph, Bitcoin long-term holders supply declined in the first half of 2021. When the bull run occurred. It means profit-taking situation of the rally. It managed to even the diamond hand selling back then. And why is that? Because people want to sell at the top of the market, obviously, right? Because you can then go and get more. Crypto all in. What does that mean? Did he go all in on a trade?
Might be a new video he made. I didn't see it.
Yeah. What are the current likes on this video? How many likes do we have on this video?
Oh, we're at just broke 1,000, but we need to pump these numbers up.
Yeah, guys, if you were watching the video, make sure if you want to defund the SEC, if you're a fan of Bitcoin, if you're in Bin Nation, make sure to smash that like button. So somebody say, trusted in Pluto Alliance, but poor baby. We're not doing exactly what you want to do every single day. We're working on it. That's what I can tell you. Blah, 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 blah. Complain. I was going to do a Bitcoin airdrop for Pluto Alliance, but that guy just ruined it.
You were? And he just ruined it?
Nah, he didn't ruin it. I may still do it. We'll see. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that.
Yeah.
Look, we want our Pluto Alliance people to get rewards. Okay. I don't like it when they complain. We've done more for the Pluto Alliance community than any other NFT community has done for their community.
Yeah.
We've actually given away more money than we took in with Pluto Alliance. We took in $3 million. We've given away more money to the Pluto Alliance holders, and they also get Crucial Crypto for free by being a Pluto Alliance holder and staking it. So, or I don't know if we're doing the staking yet or now or not. I can't remember what we're doing with that. But the fact is, we gave away more money than we took in. So if you're going to complain and you're from the Pluto Alliance community, get out. We don't want you anymore. The complainers, be gone. We're working on it, having a meeting today with one of the kings, or a meeting next week, with one of the kings to try to get things going in a good direction. But if you're not appreciative, then get the F out. I'm tired of ungrateful people. I'm sorry. I'm just tired of it. So if I got to go through the Pluto Alliance Discord and start kicking people out again, I'll do it. Period. Look, guys. Look at all the other NFTs people bought. The values are at zero and they got nothing for it. You got more stuff given to that community than we took in. How much more do you want us to give? How much more? All right, go back up on the left side.
Yep.
Do you ever analyze the Gaussian channel? Gaussian? I don't know how to pronounce that.
Gaussian.
Yeah, we just went into the indicating phase 1 of the bull. Okay, well, cool. Well, that's great. Good to hear. All right. Okay. UK core inflation is 28-year high, boosting Bitcoin adoption as safe haven. Let's see. The United Kingdom's core inflation reached 6.8% in April. Its highest level since 1992, as Crypto Slate reported in a recent insight. The surge in inflation has occurred alongside a backdrop of declining interest rates for over 40 years, which has inflated asset bubbles across the board. Man, I just had such a great idea for Pluto Alliance. God, I had such a good idea. Write this down. Ben's idea for Pluto Alliance, and I'll come back to it when I'm off the show.
Okay.
Man, I just had such a great idea. Do you know these ideas just hit me out of nowhere?
So glory.
God, it's amazing. Okay. Okay, let's see here. The rapid increase in core inflation led to skyrocketing bond yields. You know what? Do you know what bond yields are?
Yeah, it's basically.
Yeah, well, it's basically when 007 decides to let someone go in front of him.
I know that the chat gets super bored when I talk about bond yields and inverted.
Well, yeah, because they want to see him do an action.
Yeah.
Bond yields. Lebanese guy is bullish on Ben. Is that my Lebanese guy? Is that my guy that I met
Maybe
in Miami? Is that you? Cool.
It's coming back. I think the best part is the UK was like, we're going to avoid a recession, no problem yesterday. And then the CPI Act comes out. And very sad.
Oh, man. Rapid increase in core inflation, you had skyrocketing bond yields, including breaking a 40-year trend line. It's funny we're talking about UK as well with the bond yields.
Yeah.
10-year government bond yields is raising concern about consequences for the financial markets. Blah, 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 blah. Bond yields are going up. That's not good. Similar British pound experienced a flash crash on September 26, 2022, leaving 4.3% of its value. Guys, inflation is going up around the world. Big shocker.
Yeah.
Can you explain your issue with AVAX? Morality aside, do you think it will hit a new all-time high next cycle? $140 all-time high, $200 possible. Sure, I think AVAX is going to do great financially. Guys, we make stands on coins here that we don't like what they do. I don't like that they literally paid. From everything I hear, the CEO of AVAX or the AVAX Foundation or whatever it's called, whatever the company is behind Avalanche, is just a horrible person. He's just a horrible person. He will stop at nothing to destroy other projects. You know what he sounds like? He sounds like Sam Bankman-Fried.
Yeah.
He sounds exactly like Sam Bankman-Fried. They are willing to literally pay lawyers to dig dirt up on other projects and to make up lies like they did about ICP, to make up lies about other projects. So look what they tried to do to ICP with Rashman Freed. Golly, wow. Whew. Man, defund that sneeze.
Yeah.
The fact is, they are trying to dig up dirt to destroy projects. And I know I saw a personal conversation between one of the people that works at Avalanche and one of my employees.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you, they are bad people. They are bad people straight up. I told them, I warned them after that. You know what I did when I saw this conversation? I said, give me your phone.
Yeah, I was there.
Hey guys, this is BitBoy.
Yep.
You will rue the day. F you.
Yep. That was Thanksgiving.
You were there.
Yep. That was Thanksgiving.
True story. Hey, there's AJ. Okay, AJ's in the back giving thumbs up, guys.
Yep.
Guys, I'm
Real
telling
stuff.
you, I'm staying away from Avalanche. You want to make money off of Sam Bankman-Fried 2.0? Go ahead. Put money in Avalanche. Have at it. But why would you do that when there's better projects out there that are actually playing by the rules and doing good things like HBAR, Algorand, ICP, Ethereum, Cardano? Like, why? Polygon, OP, why would you go with that? I don't get it. I really don't, to be honest with you. And I can also tell you, I used an Avalanche bridge, and it was really slow. I don't know what the deal was. Maybe the one I was using was really slow. But I used it for a coin at some point, and I wasn't really that impressed. The Trader Joe's exchange is pretty good. I will say that. But yeah, it's not my cup of tea. So there you go. Wall Street execs. Wall Street execs preparing for U.S. debt default, potential collapse in mortgage and stock markets. What is this?
Right? Oh God.
Why do we put these kinds of toys on?
Johnny
understand.
had some weird choices.
Johnny, what are you looking at in your after hours on the BitBoy computer? Guys, that's a slug.
Yeah, that's a slug tickler.
Okay. Slimy.
Yeah.
Citigroup Chief Executive Jane Fraser says the ongoing partisan debate is more worrying than arguments over previous debt ceiling deadlines. They tell you this every time, though, Drew. Every time they tell you this. Every time they say, this time it's worse than the last time.
I know it more than the money because, like, I'm a prepper, so I'm stuck in that community of constant doom and gloomers. I prep for strength positioning, not because I think the sky's going to fall tomorrow. You know.
Yeah. Reuters reports the big bond investors are stressing the importance of liquidity to remain durable amid potential market volatility. Negotiations between House and the Biden administration, or the fraud administration is what I like to call it, continued on Tuesday. Guys, here's the thing. I think when it comes to this situation, I think one thing you're seeing is that one of the reasons why it's a little more contentious is because we have a split House, a split Congress.
Yeah.
Right? So it means agreement is going to be harder. So Bennett's going to leave Pepe in the dust. Yeah, well, I am the Frogger Form King, the former Frog King. The Farmer Freud King? Is that what it is?
Farmer Freud King.
Wow, I'm the Farmer Freud King. The former Frog King.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will look at Kevin O'Leary in the chat. He says we will not speak. Kevin, what if I told you you have the opportunity to invest in a new Gen Z Shark Tank that will compete with killer whales? But compete is not really the word here. Crush.
Yeah.
Do you like to crush, Kevin? Come on the team. Let's do it. Can you imagine it now? From producer Kevin O'Leary.
Yeah.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
I can see it. That'd be a good.
And then the intro goes, there's a new shark in town. Ooh. Yeah. There we go.
Yep.
All right. Speaking on the Unchained podcast, Dan Berkowitz. Is this the scammer Dan Berkowitz?
Is it really?
Or is it Berkowitz? There's a Dan Berkowitz and a Dan Berkowitz. They're different.
We need to make sure.
Let me make sure. Wrong Dan Berkowitz. Let's type in crypto or SEC. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is.
No.
Imagine having a guy that took a bribe from Sam Bankman-Fried on your show to talk about regulation.
Oh.
Laura, what's up? Laura, what's up here? What's up with this?
This is a little backwards.
Yeah. Here we go. So remember who you're talking about. So former CFTC commissioner. Can we say former CFTC commissioner and also paid bribe taker, Dan Berkowitz? At least he admitted it and stepped down, unlike the other people from the SEC that took bribes from Sam. They haven't stepped down. So applaud him for retroactive integrity. I'll call it. It's spoken out about the status of crypto assets, and things are still no clear. Speaking on the Unchained podcast on May 23rd, Dan Berkowitz muddied the regulatory waters even further by stating the crypto assets can be both commodities and securities. Clear as mud. CFTC Chair Rostin Benham also faced the burning question in Bloomberg podcast, where he said things are clear as mud. Is that what he said? Did he literally say that? Or are they putting words in his mouth?
Yeah, I think they're putting words in his mouth.
He said in the context of your question of is it a security or commodity, there's no doubt that we within the agency and at the staff level examine the characteristics of the financial asset to ensure that it complies with the law and that it supposed to say that it, not that is false, that it falls in the definition of commodity and more importantly is not security. If you look up the definition of commodity on CEA, nearly everything is a commodity, including securities. Wow. Okay, cool. Guys, here's the facts, okay? The fact is, if your coin has utility, it's not a security, okay? If there's no utility other than price go up, not a security. Okay, there we go. How Coins Chick wants to know, how does she go about getting a bribe? Did you not get the money I sent you to write that article about me? Weird.
It's gotten lost.
I just got lost. I thought that's why you wrote it, so I made you an admin.
Yep.
Sent you a ton of money. You didn't get it?
God.
What? I'm just being who they want me to be, Drew.
You know.
I'm trying to give them the truth.
It's
Okay.
so backwards, though. Like,
Isn't it?
It's so backwards. We see Dan Berkowitz giving us this advice. It's just,
I know.
oh my God.
There we go. Okay, we got FTX CEO suggests restart plans for the exchange and new compensation report. Oh my gosh. Plan to restart FTX has been confirmed in a new staffing and compensation report.
Oh my God.
Guys, I want you to, I've got an affiliate link for FTX 2.0. If you guys want to go ahead and click it down below, we'd appreciate it. Trying to go ahead and get the next lawsuit going.
There's no link.
Okay, there's no link. I lied. Last month, after FTX recovered $7.3 billion, exchange attorney Annie Dieterich revealed that the legal team would discuss subsequent steps for potential reboot. Q2 of 2024.
Interesting timing.
Yeah, it is.
Sure is.
Why is it interesting, Drew?
Well,
You picked up on this right away. I'm proud of you.
Bitcoin halving, election cycle running.
Bitcoin halving in Q2 of 2024.
And quantitative easing will probably be back by then.
Woo! What a tangled web we weave. Guys, we cannot allow this to happen. This can absolutely not happen. Let's put up a poll. What's the poll you have up there now?
Just it was for pick a coin for later on. Looks like we got a clear winner though.
Litecoin. Okay, we're gonna do Litecoin later.
Yep.
Interesting.
Tom
Wow.
Brown showed up just for it.
What were the other two?
Monero and Ethereum Cash.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of a proof of work look at, you know.
What is the one where I go over all three and then I pick one? That's pick a coin, isn't it?
No, pick a coin's always been the chat picks. We do
Isn't that the
smash or
first?
pass. Smash
I
or
thought-
pass.
No, I thought pick a coin was where I take three coins and I look
No,
at them.
that's hold, trade, or dump.
Yeah, we have that one now too.
Yeah.
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 Well, I think we kind of have of two versions of this one. We have a cage match where it's one versus the other.
Mhm.
Then we have pick a coin. So,
Mhm.
okay, well, that's fine. I'll talk about Litecoin. Whatever. I just talked about Litecoin last week. We got to be careful not to do the same ones over and over again. We haven't talked about Monero or ETC.
You did the price prediction for
Yeah,
it.
it may be better. It may be better if I talk about Monero and Ethereum Classic
Yeah.
and why Litecoin's the best out of those three, but based off those two coins instead of
Yeah,
off
yeah.
Litecoin.
Give them a
We'll
look.
see. We'll see what we'll do. We never know what we're gonna do. Okay. Well, some members are me. Put up a new poll.
Okay.
Should FTX restart? What's the over under here on percentage? I want to say 94% will say no. What do you think?
I mean, I think on our channel, a lot of people are going to disagree. They're going to say no. I think about 70% will say no.
Look at this. Fokuje, yes, Ben, you saved me from FTX and Solana back in November. Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Another one.
It's a lot of money was saved, man. A lot of life savings. A lot of life savings still exist because of
ridiculous.
those videos.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, once again, I'll say this show, Killer Whales, the people behind it, the expose that may be coming. Oh, God. Adam Moskowitz lawsuit. You'll all rue the day. All of you. You'll all rue the day. Every single one of you will rue the day. That's not a threat. You're going to have financial consequences based on what's coming. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Croychik says she got Monero covered on crownanalysis.com. So she did get that payment.
Oh, good. Good.
All right. Let's see what they say. 88% say no. Wow. More people are saying yes than I thought. Blizzard and Adobe tap generative AI tools as co-pilots for humans. Generative artificial intelligence tools are being rolled out by firms Adobe and Activision Blizzard. Though each claim the AI tools are there to assist humans in creating content, will not replace jobs. Sinethenby.
That's a name.
Sithamby. Said Sinethenby. Said, or as I say it on Twitter Spaces, Sinethenby.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you guys like my lisp on Twitter Spaces? It's really bizarre. To avoid confusion are what humans have made versus those generated by AI. Artists who contributed stock photos are also paid when used by AI. So that's interesting. Take your shot, guys. Everybody take your shot.
Oh, no.
Take your espresso shot.
Yep.
There you go. Developments come as ChatGPT creator OpenAI warned that in 10 years, AI systems will exceed expert skill level in most domains. Call for increased government oversight of AI developments. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and move on to the CT Minute. Brought to you, of course, by our main sponsor, Steak. You guys know we absolutely love Steak. We are in talks with them potentially, maybe to get Bitcoin on there as a coin you can play with.
That would be awesome.
Not guaranteed. There's a process we got to go through. We are working on our end, though. Well, no hard feelings against them if they don't do it yet, but I do believe in the future this will get done. But go ahead and roll the mid-roll. Have you seen rumors on Chinese police arresting multi-chain developers? Phantom could be connected. Not sure that's why it's dumping. Not sure. I remember when that happened to like some Tron pools back in 2018, I believe. Maybe 2019. And Tron definitely got affected by that. So, all right. Here we go. See what's going on crypto Twitter. See what's going on here. Picture is worth 1,000 words. Oh. Words I see. Never take financial advice from the government. Is that the debt ceiling or the debt? Well, never mind. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there.
Family friendly.
Let's see here. Steve Carriega, excited to be part of the team. He is co-founder of Casper. You guys like Casper. He's now joining the advisory board of this game. Let's see here. See what's going on. I unfortunately did not have any tweets pulled up already. So we're going to go through and see what's going on. I think Borovic.eth had a pretty good tweet earlier. Let me see if I can find. There we go. Look at this. He says, China launches government-backed metaverse platform. China is about to bring back the crypto bull market. What have I been telling you guys? There's a reason why a lot of these Chinese coins have been moving. Conflux is one of them, especially. We were looking at some other ones. Oh yeah, let's look at the let's look at the Twitter. What was I gonna say? Let's look at the Ledger tweet from yesterday. We'll do that here in just a second. He says here, Ledger announced Ledger Recover last week, which said the government could subpoena and gain access to your funds. They paused this update yesterday. Let's see what their excuse is.
Oh, interesting timing. Very interesting.
Interesting timing, isn't it? They paused the update right after my tweet. Now, not this tweet. That's why I said they're going to come on tomorrow. Pause the update right after I said on the show, we're not supporting Ledger anymore. So, the BitSquad and BitNation, we are very powerful in the world of crypto. It is not me. Guys, I'm not powerful. I can't do anything on my own. If the BitSquad was not behind me and I didn't have this channel, I would just be a normal guy and I couldn't do anything. It's together that we make this stuff happen. If the BitSquad is responsible for turning around this Ledger debacle and they recant, now look, certainly they will have some damage control for a while. Yeah. But if they stop this completely, if they remove that, then what do we do, Drew?
I mean, we have to take the new information and move accordingly. If they want to listen to we the people, then we will support them. But if you do not listen to the populace, then out with you.
Yeah.
That's how democracy works. It should work.
Can I ask you a question about blockchain basement real quick?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on real quick. Coins Chick said, go scroll up a little bit.
All right.
She said, I actually was accused of being paid for that article, LL. I said, no one is paying for my 2K following. Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. They say people pay me for everything.
I know.
But people barely pay me for anything. When they do, we tell everybody about it. Then they kill us for saying that people pay us for stuff. So welcome to the club, guys. There is a aggressive movement of poor people out there that don't want people to make money. And you know what? We've caved into them sometimes. That's why we stopped doing, we've caved into them, but also there are some bad business practices that, are going out there in crypto that we thought were best to curtail. Okay. But yeah, welcome to the club. When you're an influencer or you write stuff, you're in crypto, everybody accuses you of everything because they can't possibly understand someone having a positive opinion. It's really strange. Drew, the blockchain basement, let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah.
Somebody's asking why we don't stream to Twitch anymore on the basement here.
Oh.
Now, do we still have that deal with Twitch to where we have to do the blockchain basement over there first, or are we live streaming that simultaneously?
No, we don't have that deal. And really, they weren't receptive to us multi-streaming to YouTube and Twitch. And the growth just kind of really took off on YouTube, and Twitch wasn't really working with us.
So we don't have a deal with them anymore.
I don't believe so.
Well, why do we not just bring back Twitch stream?
I'll ask TJ, but yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know why
recently happened.
We did it because Twitch told us to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. So we'll figure out what happens there. Okay. Ben, get to the blockchain basement. I come make a stop by sometimes.
Yeah.
Where was the tweet I want to see from him, though?
Brock had a lot of good ones. Brevik. What is his name?
Anyways, I can't find it. I can't remember which one it was.
Honestly,
oh yeah, here we go. Here's what I
over.
retweeted.
Yeah.
Every damn hustling. We're trending every single day, guys.
I know.
I wonder we're trending right now. Let's see here. How do you go explore?
Last night it was crazy. Like Ben was all in. Ben and a few other.
You guys know it's interesting that not always. We're not on there all the time. It's weird how we come up, and other people have different versions as well. But, oh, there we are. Here we go. Here we are. Ben, 2.4 million tweets. There we go. Is BitBoy trending too or no?
Hey, boycott
No.
Target.
It's cool when BitBoy and Ben are trending at the same time.
Yeah.
Guys, we rule this social media game. If you haven't figured it out yet, Hit Network rules the social media game. So there you go. People that bet against us, well, they lose. It is what it is. But I wanted to go look at the Ledger tweet real quick, and then we'll move on. Let's see. Ledger.
We might be hearing from them soon. Maybe.
They're coming on the show tomorrow.
Yep.
Tomorrow they're coming on the show.
Yep.
Look, I'm gonna give them a fair shake. I mean, they definitely, give them a fair shake. They can come on and, give their opinions and tell us, and we'll see what happens. We'll start with the white. Let's see. I'd like to recall first that most of our code is already open source when it comes to firmware. We've recently blah, 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 blah. Nobody cares about that. We'll start with the white paper of the protocol of Ledger Recover, and then we'll release the recover code of the firmware. Finally, we'll gradually open source a larger part of the OS. It's always been something. Let's see. This experience has been humbling. Who is this? The CEO? The CEO of Ledger. It's been humbling. We want to do right by the customers and community. Everybody makes mistakes, and how quickly can we fix them? We come to the community with answers to your questions. Wow. What do you think about that?
I liked it. They listened. They might, if they're noticing it, the power is in the people. We have to realize it. An elephant isn't scared of one ant, but it will be afraid of a colony of ants.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, well, guys, this is good news. I mean, guys, what did I say on the show yesterday? What did I rant and rave about for 10 minutes? Time to start a revolution. Starts right here in crypto.
Yep.
Send the message, fix it. And they fixed it. We'll see what they say tomorrow. We'll see what they say. They come on the show tomorrow and they've totally recanted and they fixed it. Then it is what it is. Okay, here we go. Guess that chart.
Yeah,
Ooh,
this is
chart.
going to be good. I'll see if you get this one or not. I'm trying to stump you with this one.
It is a crypto, correct or no?
It is a crypto.
It is a crypto.
Yes.
So it had a massive run up. It had a second big run up at the end of 2022. $6.3. It's $6.3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my first thought kind of may have been, no, it went up to $50.
He's a sneaky boy.
Let's talk about this. God, $50. So it wouldn't be, what hit $50 and is now down at $6.30. It's not ICP.
Nope.
ICP is around that price and went way above that price. $50 where it should have went.
It was a big deal last cycle.
It's not Solana,
Nope.
obviously. Oh, no, it's not. No, Sandbox went up to $6. I'm gonna say, I just don't know what the price of this stuff is. I'm gonna say CRO.
Nope. I'll give you a hint. Someone called it in the chat.
Someone called it in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't looked. Link. Oh, Link. Right.
It is. Yep.
Yeah, it's Link. Yeah, I see it now. What chart did I just say?
Cosmos
No, I said
or CRO.
what did CRO get up to?
That was a mover last bull run.
CRO right now is at not even close. Guys at 5 cents. I got the dollars and cents confused.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it had that.
It went
first
up to
pump.
above 80 cents, not $50.
Mhm.
So I told you guys, I don't know the price of stuff. I mean, I know the price of Cardano generally, no price of XRP. I know kind of the price of Matic, no price of ICP because I follow it pretty close. No price of Bitcoin, no price of Ethereum. Outside of that, I just don't really know prices. I don't pay attention to it that much. Yeah, CRO only out by a factor of 100. I was out by a factor of 100, but I was pretty close by that factor of 100.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
If you take if you take away the order of magnitude there, I was pretty close. Guys, I just don't know the prices. I just don't know. So that's why this could be a really hard segment for me.
I like this segment.
It's good. It
I
really
like
challenges me.
I like it.
Because I'm having to, I'm replaying the price action. I'm replaying news of these events. I'm having to base it on the price action versus news, not the dollar and cents.
Yep.
So, all right.
Keeps you on your toes.
All right, let's move on here. Time for NFT Corner. We got Gary V hyped about AI and expands VCon beyond NFTs. Now I've got a special guest on today, and so let's talk about it.
Ooh.
It's talk about it with Taco for NFT Corner.
What's
Taco,
going on, everybody? It's awesome to be here. How you doing, Ben?
You're here every single day, Taco.
Yeah, every single day from 9 a.m. to 5.
He's here every day. 5 o'clock, he's the first person out the door. That's actually
Hey,
not
no,
true.
sometimes I stay
Taco
after,
stays after a little bit.
so I can play some pickleball.
Oh, pickleball.
Yeah.
We got big pickleball game tonight.
Oh yeah.
You guys are getting serious about
Guys,
that.
we are getting serious with pickleball. We're gonna buy a professional pickleball team.
Hey,
We're
maybe
going
I'll
to.
be on that team.
Yeah.
Been
Hey,
pretty good.
and you know what we're gonna do? Sponsored by Bencoin
Oh.
And steak.
and steak. Bencoin and steak. Be everywhere now. That's gonna be our pickleball slogan. Be everywhere now. Hey, what about Taco? What about when I switch hands and hit it with my left hand?
Hey, that's a skill.
That's
that
pretty
takes
good.
a lot of practice,
Yeah.
and not many people can do it.
That's right. That's my skill there, guys. Should we record pickleball?
Yes.
Hey, we should get it a
Yes.
steak video, and then people can bet on us.
Oh,
That
This
would
just
be
took
that'd be
an-
next level.
Oh my God.
oh, that's good.
This
I
is
like
huge.
that.
Yeah,
Steak, are you listening?
yeah.
They gotta do it
I've
with
seen
Bitcoin
them do
now.
it with like ping pong. You
Oh,
can
really?
Bet on the ping pong players.
Oh,
So I mean, it's
Wait,
already
is that
in
real
there.
official ping pong though?
Yeah, they got like a scorekeeper, and yeah,
Yeah.
and you could bet on over under. It's pretty interesting.
Nice. Well, Taco, I would Crypto Zero says I would pay real money to see BitBoy Crypto play Crypto Banner and pickleball. They would have no shot.
Oh yeah,
They would have no
Ben,
shot.
you would scrape the floor.
There's
You would pick.
there's not a YouTuber out there in crypto that could put a squad together full of other crypto people and beat us.
without
No
a doubt.
question. We're really good. Okay. All right, Taco, let's talk about NFTs.
Yeah, so over the weekend, DZ and I, we went to VCon. It was in Indianapolis this year. Last year it was in Minneapolis. And me and DZ were talking. I think one of the main reasons why he chose Indianapolis is because there's really not much going on in the
Nothing in
city.
Indianapolis. I went there for a national championship game, Georgia versus Alabama. Our first of our 3 national championships in a row we're going to have.
Nice.
And that's what, and Aaron came with me. And we were just surprised, like, no offense to Indiana. They're outside of the, did you go see the Indy 500?
Nah, we
track-
didn't have time.
That's
but-
that's a big fun thing to do there.
So yeah, he held it at Lucas Oil Stadium, and the first day was in their like state park outside. So that was a lot of fun. He had a stage. He had this human crane game where you can win some like V-Friend plushies. They had a pickleball court. They had some arcade basketball games.
Aaron's in the chat. He says, "Y'all don't want the Hit Network pickleball squad."
That's
Try
it.
to tell you.
That's it. I mean, hey, the taco smash is nothing to kid about. You don't want to take that to the face.
Ooh, I take a taco smash to the face.
Hey, now, maybe later.
All right. Whoa, hey, talk about NFTs, Taco. That's
All
what you're here
right.
for.
So the cool thing about this event was he had his own app. So you download the app, you buy the VCon NFT, and you just sync it to your app, and that's how you get into the event. You just have them scan it. And it was really cool. They had Drew Barrymore, they had Neil Patrick Harris, they had Andrew Schultz, did like a comedy skit, which was hilarious. I really recommend watching some of the highlights. You even might see DZ and I on one of the highlights on his official Twitter. They also had John Taffer from Bar Rescue. They had a Uno tournament. I know he did a partnership with his V Friends and Uno. So they had a big tournament. I think the winner got a trophy and a one-of-one pin, a V Friends pin. So he's doing similar to Disney where you collect pins, you can trade them, you get the whole set. And he also has V Friend playing cards. They had a tournament there for that. So I think the winner also got a one-of-one rare robot pin. What else? So they had a big slide that you can go down. That was really fun. They had a bunch of arcade games.
Would you say you really enjoyed going down, Taco?
The slide.
Yeah.
It was like a 2-foot slide, a 2-story slide.
A 2-foot slide.
2-story. Me, DZ, and his girlfriend went down and I almost lost my phone. So that was a lot of fun. You know, you just get a lot of good people, a lot of people that want to learn about Web3, learn about NFTs. They go to these conferences to interact with people and to form like friends, and then, you know, friends become family. And I'm looking forward to next year. He's trying to turn this away from just NFTs into like business development, networking. So I highly recommend it. It was very well put together. He probably put over $1 million into the actual stadium, all of the different booths. They had like a little garage sale with like trading cards. It's just a lot of fun. I really recommend going.
Steve Doyle says I would crush your 2 best pickleball players by myself.
Oh,
Certainly,
yeah,
there's better,
right.
There's
That's a
better
challenge.
pickleball players out there than us for sure. There's not in crypto.
I don't know about 1 versus 2 though. That's pretty difficult.
I've seen some really good pickleball players. Let me tell you what I saw. Thank you for sharing about VCon. Maybe I'll try to go next year if they time it better.
Yeah, it was during Bitcoin Miami.
Did they announce a new city?
Not yet, but I mean, he's already hyped. He's already been tweeting about 2024 VCon.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout.
So I watched a guy over in Alfred. My daughter was playing for a tennis championship, 9-year-old tennis championship. She did lose, but the other girl was cheating. It's a long story. I watched these 2 guys play pickleball. The one guy, he skipped it off the top of the net 5 times in a row. Wow. And I said, after the point was over, I said, "Bro, are you doing that on purpose?" He said, "Nah." He said, "Nah."
No way. I mean, 5 in a row. That's either he's got the best luck ever or he's been practicing in his basement for hours just to get that perfect angle, that perfect shot.
This man skips it off the top of the net.
What?
As a strategy. I have never seen it before in my life. It was incredible. I ain't beating that guy. That guy was real. 2 of us are not beating that guy. That guy was so good. Those 2 guys were definitely really good. So South Africa, they mainly play paddle. So Rand would play that, I assume. Rand might be able to play. He might be. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if he played pickleball. It wouldn't shock me at all. I mean, pickleball is the fastest growing sport in America. It's really fun. Come to Florida and find out. West Palm Beach. Yeah, I bet Steve's good, man. I bet Steve wouldn't be talking that smack. you know Steve's good because he just has an S for his avatar.
Yeah.
S.
Yeah, just has an S. Well, thank you, Taco, for coming on. That was Talk About It with Taco.
Thanks, guys. It was a pleasure to be here. And NFT Alpha video coming out at 5. I don't think you want to miss it.
Ooh, wow. Okay.
I like it.
Cool. I'll be playing pickleball. Okay. All right. Bitcoin threatens Ethereum as it claims number 2 spot in NFT sales. Real quick, just to cover this. I mean, this is pretty interesting news. We always talk about the flipping for Bitcoin when Ethereum is going to pass Bitcoin, but Bitcoin could be about to pass Ethereum and NFT sales in volume. Wow,
Chaos.
pretty interesting. All right, let's go ahead and move on here. Here we go. Looking at Pick a Coin. Let's go ahead and pull up all these charts here. Let's see, XMR.
I saw AJ got a shout out for his Litecoin.
He did.
Call.
He
Yeah,
did.
he's all stoked this morning. They
Yeah, I
mentioned
should
it.
pull that up for him so he feels like I
Huge.
like him.
Yeah, it's a big moment.
Yeah, I want him to think that I like him.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. He's dancing in the
Shut up.
background.
He got us.
Y'all don't know AJ. AJ's something. That's what I'll tell
Yeah.
y'all. All right, and then let's see if we can find it. Where's our let's see. Litecoin,
They called him a teammate.
AJ writes crypto.
Let's see if we can see what the SEO is on this.
Here it is.
There it is.
Wow. Oh, there's 2 articles, AJ.
All over the internet.
2 of them. We got the Times tabloid and cryptonews.net. Wow.
To the moon.
This guy really is something. I tell you what, this is amazing. Let's check out this poorly written article. Has to be poorly written if they wrote about AJ because he's really poor.
Oh my God.
BitBoy team forecast a 490% surge for Litecoin based on market capitalization. Well, nobody highlighted this one because there's nothing good in it.
Oh,
We love AJ. We love AJ. We
every
love
day, long time.
AJ does a great job for it. We really do like AJ a lot. Based on, by the way, guys, whenever we ask for jobs, we had to say, hey, we need people for this. We need people for that. I think I have my social media person, by the way. We are still looking for a new vlogger. So if you are a vlogger and you're interested in following me around all the time, because Aaron's getting married, he's staying here. He's doing other stuff. We're going to Alt Madden Sports now. He's still going around with me for a little bit longer. But if you want your main job to be following me and filming me and all of the scams that I do, all the dastardly acts, you got to catch them all on camera. All you got to do is send an email to jobs@bitboycrypto.com and we will take a look.
That's right.
There you go. You one day can be the whistleblower. No, you will not blow my whistle. Blow my whistle, baby. Blow my whistle, baby. Watch me go.
I did not see that.
That's from Florida, which is just Florida, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida just is Florida mispronounced, which I love mispronouncing words. Okay, so there he just started out as a guy in our community. He was poor muggles in the chat. He sent in a resume, and now look at him. He is a W list celebrity.
Huge.
Amazing. A W list celebrity. That's A, B, C, D, all the way to W. He is hype. Okay. All right. Yet again, the prominent crypto influencer Ben Armstrong, also known as BitBoy, and his market analysts in AJ's case, have made price predictions for Litecoin in the upcoming bull market. AJ writes crypto, a team member of the BitBoy YouTube channel, asserted that while Litecoin may not be the go-to choice for new crypto enthusiasts exploring meme coins and leverage trading, it still commands the attention of long-time investors. Welcome to the weekly price prediction department with AJ Wrights Crypto. We're going to be exploring Litecoin at the end of this video. I'm going to give you my exact number of Litecoin at the top of the next bull run. There we go. Let's see here. Considering Litecoin's current price, $91, he writes, estimated that around 76.4 million Litecoins would be in circulation. I like how AJ does that. He figures out how many of the coins are going to be in circulation. That's good.
Yeah.
That has to do with the the dilution, the diluted market cap. Let's see here. He says to get $517 for Litecoin, it would require a $39.5 billion market cap, slightly above what our target for Bitcoin is. That's interesting. While acknowledging the possibility of Litecoin reaching new heights, AJ Wright Crypto also highlighted the coin's gradual loss of momentum over time. Yeah, I mean, I could see it getting that high, but I could also see it not hitting an all-time high and hitting a triple top. I could see that as well. It just depends. We'll have to see what happens. I mean, the one advantage Litecoin has over other coins, I have said before, is it's definitely not a security. There's no way Litecoin can be said to be a security.
Yeah.
If Bitcoin's not security, Litecoin's not security. But still defund the SEC anyways. But if XRP wins a case, then they're going to lose that advantage because XRP is also going to be considered not a security. But let's look at the chart real quick on Litecoin. Here's the all-time chart. It is on an uptrend. You guys can see here, we are making a lower, we didn't make a higher high. We actually made a lower high, but we're making higher lows, which I feel like is more important, to be honest with you. Right now, coming at $85. I mean, this thing went all the way down to $20 in the bear market. In this bear market, it went all the way down to about $50. So it is slightly moving up. Let's take a look at Monero. Monero, a privacy coin. Look at that chart. And I mean, you're really not that much different for Monero. I mean, Monero did make a slightly new all-time high. Litecoin did make a new all-time high slightly in the last one, but definitely considered a double top. So looking at the charts, I mean, you can see it's pretty much even. I think the thing for Monero is privacy coins are just never going to be mainstream. There's never going to be mainstream. People are afraid of them. If the government's going to target a coin, it's definitely going to be privacy coins more than anything else. And Ethereum Classic, I would say Ethereum Classic definitely last on the list here for sure. Ethereum Classic did have a good run up in the last bull run. It went parabolic. Guys, Ethereum Classic has basically become a meme coin. Now, at some point, Cardano, actually, Charles Hoskinson, he was the person behind the Ethereum Classic fork. Now, here's a little history for you guys, okay? Ethereum, as we know it today, is the fork. Ethereum Classic is actually the original Ethereum chain, okay? Charles Hoskinson, famously for saying code is law, bucked against the idea that Ethereum holders and miners had said that they wanted to roll back the transactions in order to repair a hack that was done to their DAO, a DAO back in 2015, I believe it was. And so I think it was like $100 million maybe. I think maybe it was less than that. I don't know. I think it was around $100 million that was stolen. And the people voted to roll the transactions back and fork the chain, with now Ethereum being the new chain, okay? Charles said, I don't like that. Code is law. We got hacked. It's our fault for leaving it open. We need to keep the chain the same. And he actually eventually overtook the development of Ethereum Classic. There was a group in the middle that was doing the development. I don't know who's doing it now. I don't know if anybody's developing anything on Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic went up because it was a meme coin. Ethereum Classic has become a meme coin. It doesn't do anything. It's got no use. Nobody's building on it. So there you go. So really it's down to Monero and Litecoin. And I think Monero is always going to be capped. I think privacy coins are always going to be capped. So I'd say, yeah, I think probably Litecoin does have the highest potential out of all of these. However, these are all three old guard coins. Old guard coins back from 2017 and earlier. And so in my opinion, I'm not really probably putting any of my money in these three unless something changes drastically. Or I want to do a meme coin play and put some money in Ethereum Classic because memes are starting to move again. Maybe. But I think Litecoin definitely have these three would be the top.
Sure, we please Tom with that. He's in the chat.
Tom, so what?
Tom's in the chat.
Tom, like there we go. AJ is smart because he talked about Litecoin. Well, I just did too, so I'm smart too.
Yeah.
Hoskinson gave the ETZ Twitter to Ergo. Is that true? I don't know about that.
Oh, gotta look at that.
Cryptos, or wait, let's see. Ben, I know sometimes you're perspirating furiously. What does that say?
Let's see.
Up a little bit right there. Are you in need of an XXX experienced water boy? I'm 37. Get started immediately. Is that the water boy?
H2O.
I need myself a water boy. One of the best movies of all time. I absolutely love it. So, okay. All right. Moving on. Last, we got XRP Army. Throw the XRP. Let's do a cool thing. Oh. XRP activated. You like that? That was like Power Rangers.
That's huge.
Don't forget, guys, XRP segment is brought to you by Stake, our friends at Stake. The only place, well, I don't know if it's the only place, the best place where you can play games for crypto, including XRP. And guys, we are going to be starting a Kick channel very soon. I said we started like this week. I don't know why we're delaying it.
Okay.
Let's get that. We got a lot going this week with Bitcoin, obviously.
We do.
But I think we can start this Stake thing very soon and get ready to roll on it. And we're going to be doing that on Kick, the platform Kick. It's a YouTube competitor. We're going to be doing some fun gaming stuff over there. We're not going to be doing gaming stuff here on YouTube, and by gaming, I mean putting some coins on the line. That's what we'll call it, putting some coins on the line.
Spicy.
Let's see. So Ripple acquires stake in Bitstamp. Here's what's known.
What is going on with these ads?
Wow, look at these guys. Do you want abs like this?
That's not how the army
All
gets
you got to
abs.
do is Photoshop an ab master on top of it. And look at that.
Genius army device.
These guys will be, you can see them tonight at Excalibur at Thunder Down Under.
so bearish. So bearish on these.
I'd rather just make that comment. Don't call me bearish.
No, I'm bearish on this media push. Like, what, ingenious army device? Like, really? They're allowed to say that?
Wow. Ingenious army device. It's an XRP army. That's why I pulled up XRP army.
Yeah, that's true.
Leading crypto payment firm Ripple has reportedly acquired a minority stake in Bitstamp. I'm waiting for the comment. I'm waiting for the comment that says, how did Ben know Thunder Down Under is at Excalibur? Because at the airport everywhere, you dummies. Okay. I'm in before somebody says that. Well, make sure you guys
You
understand.
got to beat him to the punch.
Beat him to the punch. That's right. By the way, can we put up a new poll? 86% of people today. Yeah, I know Kaylin Lawson what it's called. I'm trying not to say it. Just make YouTube people happy with her. Here's a poll. Would you go to Thunder Down Under, which is a male review show with male strippers, with your girlfriend if she wanted to go? No. For me, the answer is no. Resounding no. However, when I have been at a casino, I have seen couples going in. I've seen it with my own eyes. I just want to know, look, it's 2023. Nobody's here to judge you. I just want to know, if your girlfriend wants to go look at naked dudes, are you going? And we might see the argument of like, well, I don't want to go see naked dudes without me.
That's weird.
I don't think your girlfriend should be going to look at naked dudes.
Pretty much.
Just saying. I don't know. Very interesting. Okay, Action Cryptos, you're right. He says lies. Tell us how Thunder from Down Under tried to recruit you. Well, obviously. Obviously. 81% saying no right now. Yeah, don't be a simp. Yeah, I should reword it. If the girl of your dreams that never gives you the time of day asked you to go with her, would you go? Don't redo the question, but that's funny. If you drink see, Doyle says, if I drink a bunch of Bud Light, maybe.
Yeah. You're all hopped up on Bud Light and go to Thunder Down Under.
Well, it's the Bud Light because of the thing that happened.
Oh, yeah.
The Bud Light thing.
Now, Target's next.
What Target do?
Target is very much so next. They've been I don't want to get you in trouble, but basically, they're going to be paying the piper for pushing new age ideals at the front of their store, and they've been losing some serious money because of it. So, say love you.
Ooh. Raul San Miguel says, my girlfriend can come with me to the strip club. She loves it. She has more fun than me. Okay, so why don't you return the favor?
Yeah, I guess you got to. You'll
have a lot of fun at Thunder Down Under.
Yep.
This is I love having this channel and being able to do these polls because, like, we can really see what people think.
Absolutely.
20%. Now, you guys don't know this. Now, I can't say exactly what it is right now. My audience is like 15% women. We have one of the largest women demographics in all of crypto.
Hey.
We may have the largest, to be honest with you. We have more than female YouTubers. So maybe a big percentage of those are women that are voting potentially. I don't know. Okay, there we go. This is very interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
We're gonna get sidetracked.
TV Taco says, "Get Mama worked up." Okay, all right, okay. That's not how I'm gonna work her up, but sure, I can dig it. Let's see. Whoa, we got some harsh words in the chat.
I know.
Crypto Stevo says, "Raul, same thing happened to me." This just in, guys. Raul's girlfriend has gone with Crypto Stevo to a strip club and had a great time.
Holy.
Wow. Shots fired, Crypto Stevo. Wow. Okay.
We opened a can of worms.
Raul's girlfriend is okay. If someone gives 1,000 ETH and I'm blindfolded, well, I can tell you that when we gave Ben.ETH 1,000 ETH, we did not have our eyes blindfolded.
Yeah.
Ben just hit a new all-time high. Is that right? Let's check it out.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's close, they're saying. Let's see. See where we're at here. We are now at 288. We were at 287 earlier. Okay, well, close to hitting a new all-time high. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we back to the story, though, guys. XRP Army.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Special Lightning Crypto transaction was disclosed the first quarter. Acquisition is particularly interesting for members of the XRP community who uncovered some intriguing details about the deal. They pointed out Pantera Capital had early investments in both Ripple and Bitstamp. Today, neither Ripple nor Bitstamp have provided any official comment regarding the event, while the purchase of a stake in the Luxembourg-listed exchange seems reasonable. Precise motives behind Ripple's investment remain unclear. It is speculated that Ripple Services, such as Liquidity Hub or ODL, could be closely tied to the strategic move. However, exact details of the implication of acquisition will probably be revealed at a later date. Very interesting here, because quick coins check. That's a nice comment. I like that. I won't say it out loud, but I like that comment. However, the exact details and implications of the acquisition will probably be revealed at a later date. Don't you remember, were you on the show when we were talking about how Ripple just announced that they were going to be adding more products?
No, I wasn't. I saw the story, though. Yes, I remember the story when we were putting it together.
All right, let's go ahead and let's bring up Q&A, guys. Definitely gonna hit Q&A here.
I found the
I got 5 minutes. We got to fly through it.
Yep.
All right. Of course, XRP segment is brought to you guys by Stake. Now, this is from yesterday. Charles Joseph. Sorry, forgot him yesterday. Thoughts, numbers in USD. Bitcoin, $110,000. Ethereum $42,000, ADA 16K, HR 9K, Algo 8K. Is that Swissborg 6K? I believe.
I think so.
Polygon 5K. Alu?
Alu?
I don't know Alu. I don't
I've
think.
never-
Look up what that is.
Yeah.
Gala half K or $500, XRP $500. I would say I just think you got your XRP too small at 2.5K. It's 2.5K he's got there. I would like to see you have a little bit more XRP. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think that looks like a really good portfolio. And the reason why is a lot of portfolios we've been seeing have been really safe. And if I were to do just some quick math on that, it looks like maybe you got about 220, 210,000, somewhere around there. Maybe 230, between 200 and 230 somewhere. Definitely $1 million portfolio here. I mean, I can't give you financial advice, can't guarantee. But in my opinion, I think this is definitely, if I had this, I'd definitely feel safe, having, that portfolio to get me to $1 million. I think you get a lot higher than that.
Yeah.
And I think one thing I like about your portfolio is you chose some off the wall coins that have some potential. You got a few flyers out there, and I like that. So I think that's a great portfolio, Charles. Definitely. Okay. Crypto Champ from yesterday as well. Please rate potential in bull run. He's at a DCA 70K and below is a dollar amount invested in each asset. So 7.4K, 6.9K in Link, HR 7.4, Filecoin 4.3, DOT 6.2K. You guys know how I feel about DOT. Matic 9.2K, ADA 6.5K, XRP 4.8K, Algo 4.6K, VET 5K, Ethereum 4.3K, and then Bitcoin 1.3K. Plan to add OP and ICP. I would say if you listen to what I just said to Charles, I think that's the one weak point of your portfolio. I think you got great coins in there. I think you've got a good distribution. I would say I would try to take some smaller amounts, maybe $1,000 here, $2,000 there, and try to throw them in some kind of off the wall coins. I think somewhere in the 100 to 200 range, maybe 200 to 300 range on CoinMarketCap, somewhere around there. Just something so you got some exposure with some coins that may have some big upside. If you lose it and it goes down or they don't hit new all-time highs, you're not out. You can afford to risk that. But at the same time, if it does pop, you got a lot of big upside. So there you go. All right. Joey Murda at the Bitcoin conference with Tim, realizing they're going to build on Bitcoin, and your words yesterday, wouldn't stacks be a super bullish play? We answered that one yesterday.
Yeah.
We did answer that one yesterday. So that's from yesterday. All right, move on to today.
That's all of my pull for, the one of them was from today, but that was the first one.
What was Crypto Steve's question?
Let's see here. Where was it?
We're not going to find it, I don't think.
No, I just pulled those three.
Crypto Steve, what was your question? Yeah, we got to pull the ones from today too. So there weren't any portfolios from today. Okay. Well, let's give Crypto Steve like a minute here. What do you want to talk about, Drew?
Oh, I am basically at the point where I'm starting to feel like 60% in Bitcoin for my portfolio might be a little bit too heavily weighted.
Make Lebanese guy a mod, by the way.
Oh, okay.
That is the guy, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like maybe
down
the
a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. No, a little bit more. A little bit more. Keep going.
That's all.
Well, it's the very top. I'm going to start from the top. Second from the top.
Lebanese
Right there.
guy. Here it is.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Somebody said they'd go if I was the stripper. Guys, I already am Magic Internet Money Mike.
That's right.
You guys didn't know that? Magic Internet Money Mike.
Let's see if we got Steve-O coming. But yeah, I'm starting to have fun with altcoins, meme coins, starting to, kind of diversify my Bitcoin into more aggressive plays.
Yeah. What did he add? Did he say it above?
No. Oh, here we go.
Which coins would be a security within 2 years? That's a great question, man. I really struggle to figure it out, to be honest with you. I'll tell you this. What I think will be securities, I don't think any securities in the top, I don't think there is a security in the top 200. Except for Stacks. I think BlockStacks is. They came out as a registered security offering. I think all your securities in the top 200 will come out as registered security offerings, guys. Guys, anything that's registered as security is an absolute scam. It's got to be a scam. Because if it's got utility, which is basically almost, if it's got utility or it was airdropped and there wasn't a sale, if there's like a meme coin that does not have security, or there's a meme coin that does not have utility and there was a sale for it, then maybe that. But guys, library token has already been said it wasn't security. Now, I did find out from an attorney that that was strictly in the federal district of the Northeast. It can be used for precedent, but it's not locked down yet. Okay. But after the XRP case, I believe that will get locked down. So there you go. So there's your question. All right, guys, that is all I got. Appreciate you guys very much. Going to be going to do an interview here in a little bit. Mike and T's, I see you in Seattle. Yeah, I will be in Seattle. Can't wait. I'm going to be there for the All-Star game that Sunday night. We are going to do a meetup and book tour. Kaylin, I see your questions out a million times. I don't have any updates on anything about FTX and refunds. So that is all I got. Well, SHIB, Curtis Evo interrupted here. He said, like SHIB, like Doge. Doge definitely will not be a security. It's grandfathered in. SHIB actually has some utility. They built an exchange. They've done all kinds of stuff. So it'd have to be something else, one of these other meme coins. So I don't think SHIB will be considered security. So is the PSYOP bin airdrop from Me been real? I believe so. I don't know why. He hadn't lied to this point, guys.
Right.
He's done everything he said he was going to do. So that's all I got. Be blessed, guys. Good boy out.